Hey you guys, check this thing out over here. We're gonna do an unboxing real quick. I got some trailer parts ordered from eTrailer.com. Not a sponsor or anything like that. They didn't pay me to make this video. I bought this stuff all by myself because it's for one of my trailers. But curiously enough, every time I order from eTrailer, they send me this email that looks like it's like written by hand. I think it's just a copy and paste email, but they keep asking me to give them some feedback, and they would like to, and they ask for permission to use my feedback in like their review section or something. I think it's just like a normal customer kind of follow-up deal, you know, how was your service kind of thing. And I keep responding, and I'm like, hey you guys, like I've been buying your stuff for years for my Silverado over there and for my trailers, and I love their company and their products, and I'm like, hey, I can probably do a little bit better for you regarding your product awareness. Just email me back. And they never email me back. So if anybody knows anybody over there at eTrailer, call those folks up and tell them you have raised attention, and I'd like to talk to you guys. And that will be my attempt at shameless self-promotion. Anyway, what we have here is a 15,000 pound rated capacity, high duty trailer hitch coupler. Check this unit out. This is a very similar coupler to the one that is on my dump trailer. It's got some safety mechanisms in place. It's a lockable unit. See that right there? You unlock, or that's the unlock. Pull it back, that locks into your ball. And it comes with some really nice heavy grade hardware for installation. And I'll show you what I'm doing with this thing in a second. Let's head back outside to the skid steer trailer. And I'm serious, I mean that I actually do buy a lot of stuff from those folks. That came from them. That's a Kurt Pintle hitch. This is a 18,000 pound capacity. Yeah, 18,000 pound total capacity, 2,700 pound tongue weight, commercial grade hitch receiver. That came from eTrailer. That came from eTrailer. I believe this bumper came from eTrailer. I got a lot of their stuff. Anyway, let me walk you out here to the flatbed trailer, and I'll show you the difference in those hitches. Look at this guy right here. This is the one that came on the unit. Now, I prefer to purchase trailers that have this type of setup up front. That way you can remove these guys and replace them with the new ones. But you can see this one's just kind of stamped steel. It's functional, it'll work, but there's a better option available. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab an impact gun. We're gonna swap these things out. Here, let's get this thing disconnected real quick, like loud noises. Well, that one's being stubborn, isn't it? I'll fix you. Got it. Ooh, they double washered that one. Look at this one. That washer's stuck into the paint. I'll leave that right there. Yeah, I am gonna raise this up one notch. I believe it's a little too low for the configuration that I'm riding in. That's in there. Maybe it's painted in. Paint's got it stuck. Grab a toss. Yeah, let's do the compare and contrast here. Yeah, this one's stamped and welded. Stamped piece running around. We've got our mounting block here, which is also a stamped piece. Little piece welded in there. That's welded in. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad hitch coupler or anything. I'm not gonna throw it away. But this one here is far superior. See that? Big old single piece. I like it. And since this is the only link between you and your trailer, it would behoove oneself to upgrade the unit. Unfortunately, China! But I guess we gotta live with that, because so is everything else. So, let's go ahead and slide this thing into position here. Get her bolted back up. Like I said, I'm gonna raise it up one bolt hole here. That's gonna lower the overall tongue of the trailer down a couple inches, which is exactly where I want it. Let's get that guy in the hole. Good. My washer fell out. There's that one. That guy goes in through that side. Double washer. Why not? Fail. Not gravity. Come on now, get on there. Thread. Super easy installation. So then, let's get that out of the way. Send it. Here, you guys hold this, and I'll hit the gun. Easy peasy. Instantaneous safety upgrade. Check out that unit. I like it. Plus, it gives me uniformity amongst all of my trailers. Good deal. There. So now we just put that back in the box and return it. Good to go. Easy trailer upgrade. Check this out. I'm at Ring Power in Sarasota picking up the skid steer. This dude just dropped off this excavator. It's a split trailer. He's gonna hook up to it, take it back up so he can leave. That's clever. So this was the first tow with that new spring pack that we installed earlier. It does ride a little harsher because these springs are on those stops, and the other ones they had a couple inches clearance, which is fine. I expected that. But the important part is I've got a good, better load carrying capability. Looks like the U-joints are all still in place. I've got to retorque them probably in about 50 more miles. So I brought with me, I think I brought it with me. Hope I brought it with me. I didn't bring it with me. I had a wrench. It's not here anymore. Maybe it's in the cab. Well, anyway, I have to retorque those at some point. This might not be the point. But what I'm gonna do is get that skid loaded up, and then I get to see how this thing rides when it's fully loaded. That was the goal, get a better ride and get a better stance with about 3,000 pounds back here on the tongue. Man, these guys are great. They cut me a new key and everything for this thing. Don't know why. Maybe that other key was a little bit worn out, but I got a new key to go with it. So I'm gonna pull up and get her loaded, and then head inside, pay the bill. We're out of here. Starting the engine. There's the unit right there. I think I'll just park right about here. Should be good. He said I could park here and block the driveway. No worries. Shut this thing down. Let's get her ready to rock and roll. Loaded up, chain down. I got some cool new chain binder things to go with it too, because I was using these regular ratchet binders and then with a mix of chain. But I found these things, which is a ratchet binder with a chain and a big old hook, so that might make hooking these guys up a little easier. Okay, out back the trailer. Let's stance the ramps. That's a wide track machine, so the ramp's got to come all the way out to the side. Those there. Beautiful. Oh, that one's stuck. Here, get unstuck. Will you? What is this? This is a problem. There. Alright. Okay, let's fire this thing up. Climbing in, and my new key fits so nice. Hello. There we go. Got her fixed up. Beautiful. All right. Everything here is made out of gigantic pieces of steel. There is nothing lightweight The only lightweight thing in this parking lot is my truck. And that's saying something, because that truck's about 9,000 pounds. Anyway, let's drive her on up. Nice and smooth like. This is why I wanted that upgraded trailer hitch, because this thing has some upload to it. It pulls when you get her up on the trailer, and I don't want to pull that there, nice and smooth. I don't want to pull the trailer hitch ball out of it. Good, inch this unit on forward here. Oh yeah, you see that? Watch this. Yeah, we're free floating on that hitch right there. See that? There's our weight. Now we're cooking a couple thousand pounds up on the tongue. That's what we're looking for. Beautiful. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hop out, get this thing chained up. We're ready to rock and roll. All right, got the receipt. No problem. Yeah, we did had them fix that joystick. There was a magnet that had fallen off, and when that magnet is in place, it's supposed to authorize control, or control the control surfaces rather, or whatever. And that magnet broke and fell off. Okie dokes, I got her loaded. Not particularly thrilled with the way these binders work out, but it'll do for the short trip I'm up to. I got a chain in the back, pulled the unit forward after it got chained. These guys are both tight. That ain't going nowhere. And then I got it anchored to these stake pockets up front over here. That's not gonna last whatsoever. I need to make a length of chain that I can use to connect those winch points, or those tie down points, up to these D-rings right here. I do not like these stake pockets. They'll do for now, but in the future I got to get these binders up here on these rings. So don't re on me just yet. I know it's not exactly perfect, but it's a new setup, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it right. Anyway, the star of the show here is these leaf springs back here. So far, we're looking pretty good. I mean, we're barely touching it, and I've got some weight on it. We can see from the rust right here. See that right there? So this spring pack is flexing. We're now loaded. It is the spring pack is loaded exactly how I think it should be working out. Both sides look the same. I know some of you guys think that, oh, you shouldn't be messing with it. That's the factory engineered that the way it's supposed to be. But the thing is they also let these things out with the dual springs. So this is actually a factory style modification. I will check and see if the bump stops are in the same part number for the spring pack that had the dual overload springs. If I find out those were different bump stops that sat a little higher up or something, I'll adjust it accordingly. And if I don't like the ride on this, I can also adjust those. I'll just take them off, cut a new hole in the frame, bolt them back on, raise them up an inch or so, and that'll be that. So I'll work that out later on if I feel like it. Anyway, we're about ready to rock and roll. It's 5 o'clock. This place is closed up. They're all leaving, and I'm leaving too. So let's hit the road and get out of here.